Oh, there we go. Hey guys. Looks like we're back. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go back up to the top of the chat. Hey guys, hey Star, English, Evil, Cookie, now we got Brony, Indashi. Whoa, everyone's here. Cool. Hey, hi everyone. Yeah. Oh, where we are? I'm on the where am I? West Coast. So it's 5 p.m. for me. In case you wanted, guys. Know why? Usually have dinner at 6, so I'm on duties for an hour, then I can eat dinner at 6. So yeah. How we doing? Looks like it's a lot of outer times for everyone else. Michigan, cool. Yeah, PSC for me. Yeah. Hey everyone. Alright. We'll get started on this. How we doing? Yeah, I sorted out the script a little bit. I just kind of use some of the stuff here. If we can read it, maybe I'll make it darker. More in contrast makes it easier. There you go. I'll just kind of get stuck into this. Let's see. So remember last week, we just worked on the script where we worked on first deciding what character we wanted, and then what kind of plot we wanted, and then we kind of went through the details of the plot. Thanks, Brony. Are you from India? Nice. Cool. But it's near the same hotness around here. It's really hot here. Maybe we have real summers and winters in Washington on the east and west coast. The kind of latitude or longitude or whatever, left to right one, makes it pretty hot. Much more dramatic. Yeah. Oh, you got finals tomorrow. I'm so slow at reading your stuff. Yeah, if we weren't here last time, that's okay. We'll continue on it. Thanks. Alright. Jeez. I gotta turn that down. Hey, man. I can't really read that. It's got a cool Pokemon E on it. That's the only reference I got on that. Is that okay mixing wise? I can change it. How loud that sound was. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Okay. Make sure we're good on here. You guys are all good chatting with each other. Okay, so we got Mod. Mod the Pony. We'll find Tom the Big Rock near the mirror pool, which would be, I guess it can be proper place. And he'll be covered in moss, which is not really a proper thing. And then we had this shot that I was like, it could go either way if I wanted it or not, to include it, where Mod takes Tom back to her house in the cavern and drops him in the water to clean him, as well as Mod is drying Tom. Then Mudbriar, the other pony that for an episode, visits and is curious. So I could cut that whole thing out just for sanity for me, but I think that's also adds a bit of comedy, a little bit, to strengthen up the story a little bit. So yeah. And then we go to a park. Mod pushes Boulder towards Tom as if she's shy to try to get him to be a couple, like a romantic kind of couple. And then Mod will dash behind some bushes and then kind of watch them. And then I think I added this one that she makes a small smile, and then we just have a wide shot of the whole park and then just kind of zoom out of that and then it ends. So we can have very, very minimum kind of alterations to this, because I'm trying to figure out more ways to cut this down so we don't spend 2 months, just working on this one project, I want this to be as short as possible and easy to make. So Okay. After cleaning, Tom and Mudbriar looking in the same shot. Okay. We can vote on which version we want. And put anything to go to the park. Okay. So, should we do that? What legit says? You were seeing a mod dropping Tom into the water, or we're seeing a mod drying Tom off in Mudbriar. Confused. Okay. So instead of we can choose either big. So we can either choose having this be a scene, or you're saying like this to be a scene. Okay. Because we could just, you know, go from here and then go to the park, and then it's okay. You know, there's a couple more bullet points that it's like it'd be fun, but I don't think we might have time for that. So oh, Dachi, you weren't actually subscribed, but thanks for coming to all these streams. Thanks. Either way, it's fine. Yeah, because I was thinking in this stream we can figure at least this bit out and then do a storyboard, probably with this kind of style of drawing, and then work on assets where I can make these into my style, like have this one become mod, and draw that, and then we'll probably be good. Oh, you like my sub thing? Thanks. Worked real hard on it actually. It took me a couple tries with the stream box. For some reason, like her eyes were they're white, like the white of the eye. So when I put it in PNG, the background was white too. So it was like trying to green screen it out, like I guess white screen it out, so then her eyes wouldn't appear. So I had to like carefully choose like a little bit of a different kind of white tint, like a little, not really gray, but a little bit of blue maybe. And then it worked out. So it's actually the same one from the end credits to my videos. So it's kind of obscured by the subscribe button on top of it. So I'm sure if like watching on a TV or something, we'll see that better. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, hi Tim Jam. That's actually one of my FAQ questions. If you read the description, if I were to open it up, and then somewhere in there talks about it. And I encourage everyone else to read the description too. I know there's a lot of words in the description, but they're basically the same every time. But go check those out and try to read it pretty fully. Appreciate that because it took me a long time to write that out. So we can work on the storyboard right now. I think I'll just make it. I won't time it out. I think I'll just kind of just draw each scene instead. So I'll have to get rid of this. There you go. Yeah, start. Copy pasted it. Thanks. Yeah, just for main 6. I'm probably sure there's, you know, different species and other characters I have favorites, but I don't really have that lined up in my description thing. Sorry, Cameron, I don't know what still are flavors. Like Griffin had one. Dedicated description readers, that's nice. Okay, I think I'll, for at least a storyboard, I'll probably just do this, where I go from here to here, and then go to there. But what do I think of Starbird's mom? Yeah, they're all cool. I like really like the color of a lot of the ponies. Like one of my favorite color combinations is Starlight's. Starlight Glimmer's kind of main colors. I really like that combination of colors. My favorite color is teal. If I can find it, like a good, nice teal. I mean, it's basically the same color as the top of the description thing. that's floating up there is this kind of green, dark green blue color. It's my favorite color, so Starlight kind of has that in her like her highlight for her hair. Yeah. Ooh, did I already answer what student 6 I like? Ooh. Any other stuff too. I haven't actually watched it, just showing a bit that I kind of forgot what characters there are. It's like the dragon one. It's kind of nice design too. I kind of like hot oranges and deep greens, so kind of go with that. Do I do gaming? Yeah, I have the Let's Play channel that I play with my mom, and she's fun to play games with. I'm just kind of going around because like you have so many stuff to read. Forgot about this part. You always have to read all your stuff. Oh, it's like reading a whole thread. I have to pay attention. Oh man, you guys are great. That's true. Yeah. Okay, I remember the color hairstyle thing. I forgot what characters' names are. For the Student 6. Yeah. Now we're talking about character episodes. Okay. I haven't actually watched past 14. I haven't watched 14 yet. So I know I gotta catch up. I just got other stuff like this and other projects. Good. Go start. Okay. Now let's get 2 layers for storyboard. Let's make things easier so I can have a background storyboard. That's my YouTube's live stream. And then the character one. Good. Okay. Ready to go. Yeah. When they had that Christmas episode, like the first one, wasn't that like an off-season kind of sorta? Like that was like a couple months early. Like they had like 2 or 3 of them now. Because they had the anthology one where they created Heartswarming, and then the Starlight Glimmer. And like none of them have actually been at December. You notice that? So, but it seems like the Halloween one was that like closer. Maybe just one of those. Mandela's. Matter principles. I forgot. Man. Gotta get back into it. I forgot all about it. I'm just kind of focusing on my own stuff so much that I forgot about the show. I was like, I'm sure like I saw some previews of like Trixie pulling Derpy out of a hat. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not. But like I was like, oh look, this is like always kind of predict things with Trixie or as related to Trixie stuff. Because I had that in my wizard or witch video. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get going. I gotta draw a mirror pool. Might be let's see. I haven't drawn in a bit either. So this is gonna be a whole lot of news. This is gonna be a little circly bit here. Not really caring too much for details of just got a basic shape. And then there's like this kind of like staircase kind of thing. Use some rocks kind of stuff. These little stair step things. Kind of like make it like a brickwork kind of texture that's sort of shows that it's a bunch of rocks, and then a bunch of moss might be down. Is there anything important to ask me? You know, you can always type my name and I think it highlights for me, so I can see it better. Otherwise, it's probably just gonna be you chatting to each other right now as I draw this really weird, sloppy cave. Well, the cave's sloppy. I'm just kind of doing it really sketchy and fast to get some kind of background, you know. That'd be good. And then what do I got? What? Alright, I gotta use a reference, bit of background. Eventually. I'm getting kind of good at making backgrounds. Well, at least with, you know, the backgrounds of my original design of like my my style. So I don't think I will. I just kind of have a sort of vague memory of what this is supposed to look like. And I might use a reference just for like getting specific shapes for stuff. Like if I wanted the mirror to be a specific shape or these gifts to be a specific shape, and then try to get the same colors. It's good too. So I probably won't use a direct reference and then copy the exact same background. I think she should wear like a hat, maybe one of those mine hats. Like that, and it's gonna be really dark, so that's pretty easy too. Set your pull. Yeah. Yeah, I'll find some better geometry to the cave later on. This is more like a storyboard thumbnail pitch kind of thing than having a final. Like, have you ever seen those evolution of SpongeBob storyboards where they would just have like their first storyboard would be like this would be Sponge. Can't get the nose, and then he'll be SpongeBob. And then they'll like tighten it up to be like actually on model, like perfectly in their storyboards later on, you know. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I just don't want to spend. I know I'm saying like I don't want to spend too much time on this, and I've already spent like 20 minutes not getting this going. So I could have maybe like a zoom in shot of like the same mirror kind of thing, and then we'll have Tom, which is this kind of shape. I kind of like when I want to do new characters, I kind of just trace over it to see, kind of like feel how it is how it's made. And then I'm able to kind of muscle memory how to figure out how to draw it again. Then we have mod. Yeah. I'll draw a bit, maybe a bit more detail, but not too much. I keep drawing smiles, it's hard not to make sad noses. Here's her, and then she finds the rock. It's gonna be pretty big, and then it's covered in moss, maybe. Because that's how moss looks. Okay. So just be inquisitive, and then we'll ever kind of like maybe touch it or like kind of poke it, maybe. Maybe we'll just have like very specific or unspecific kind of pictures here. Okay. Oops, I'm gonna press F8. That makes a new thing. I don't know even what's going on with the chat. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to continue with that. A lot of that. Okay, so we can skip it all the way to there. We gotta make a park. Let's get a nice horizon. Maybe a tree. And then let's go here. Maybe we'll have a nice kind of picnic blanket in perspective. Kind of just make a big trapezoid. And then you got boulder, and then you got this giant rock. Like that. I can go in with the lasso tool and then delete the picnic details underneath it. We also need the bush. It's bush B. And over here. Anything else I need? Anything you need from me? Okay. As I just kind of narrate as I draw a bunch of stuff. I need the script. That part. Okay. Oops, sorry. Sit to the side of my monitor, my cup. There's too many things to look at. Thanks for Star hanging out. Appreciate that. Not yet. It's hard to. Okay. I'm so used to having him smile. Let's see. Just put it there. Okay. We can have a couple keyframes of this. Oops. Let's get to slide this over. So I'm just going back and forth between the two layers that I made. Because I'd drawn it where I got this and then mod on a separate layer, so I have to go back, make sure I know which one has each of the elements I need. Okay, fix a couple stuff. Good. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, everything's in order there. And then mod will give you some onion skin. Let's see if I can Haven't drawn in a while. Okay. And I mean just like a couple days. Needs to be ready to run this way. Kind of like that. You just super zoom in over here, and then she's gone, and then she jumps into the bush like that. Like that, and then the bush kind of shakes, and then you can see her eyes through the bush. Where's my script? Okay, so she pushes behind the bushes and then it's looking good. Thank you. Oh, really? I'm now Yoshi. Alrighty. Yoshi, what are you doing? I was on the top 10 20s of 2018 July. Oh. Cool. Thanks a lot, guys. It seems weird because I'm usually, I don't know if I want to go into it, I'm kind of just, you know, just kind of doing these selfish kind of videos. Or just kind of just pick things that I like and then kind of just pick videos about it regardless if you guys were able to follow them or anything. Oh, should do speech bubble or not? Oh, really? Legit? You vote for them? Oh, man. That's awesome. Well, I mean, how many actual plenty videos are released in a month? You have to think about that. Like, if there's only like 15 and then people vote for mine, it's like gonna automatically get in the top 10-ish, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it's getting easier and not at the same time, I don't know. Just gotta keep up. Yeah. Should we have a vote or like some suggestions for if we wanted to have them have speech bubbles? Like, should we have them like Sims of like having these little, and then it's how do you draw house, kind of like that as a speech bubble, or should it be house as a word? Okay, so we got votes of they should have speech bubbles and they shouldn't have speech bubbles, or they shouldn't have text bubbles, because you can still have like well, that bubbles are more whoopity whoops. It's like an ice cream cone, and then you draw an ice cream cone kind of thing, and that's an ice cream cone. Not gonna add details. Yeah, should we have a vote of like if they were gonna have, let's see, guess we should have a vote first of do you want dot bubbles or not dot bubbles? So let's see, so whoopity whoop and whoop whoop. Alright, ready to vote. Let's start it now on if you want a dot bubble or not a dot bubble. and then if we have a thought bubble, then we'll vote for what thought bubbles. Alright? Yeah. Alright. Usually, yeah. The chat usually goes quiet whenever I actually say, hey chat, do something. So, well, we'll see. Because that usually either perks them into not wanting to then talk about what we're actually talking about in the in the stream, or they just kind of don't care and then they don't say anything. Yeah. I really didn't know that these were on Wednesdays. Well, I bet in Australia it's like Tuesday. Legit, if you voted yet? Let me see. Nope, okay. Cool. These are definitely becoming more common. More people are coming to these. This feels nice. Oh, Thursday there. Wow. I think it's a lot of mod C's. That's good. Good idea. Okay. Well, sorry, someone who didn't want them. I guess we're going with them. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So I gotta have ideas for different thought bubbles. And should it be text or pictographs? Yeah. Okay, catching up. Okay. Okay, pictures. Okay, cool. So, pictures of dots, I guess. That's good. Pictures work best, and I know how to draw pictures. Okay. What should I be then? I can think of some too. I guess we can it'd be funny to have them be kind of sensible kind of stuff, and then kind of go weirder and weirder kind of stuff. More it's like just random stuff, like the ice cream cone kind of thing. It's like, what's that got to do with anything? I think we have a conversation kind of thing, or oh cool, I give you motivation sometimes. What would two rocks talk about? Yeah. How about the weather? Maybe a spa? Okay. I'll just type a bunch of stuff. That's the outside weather. Okay. Okay. I'll just put as much stuff in, and then they can probably just do a bunch of them really quick or something. Like I talk back and forth really fast. Somehow I thought of a snake. I think talking of snakes or something. Okay, thank you. Be a book for that. Something intellectual. It's like in The Sims, they have like one of those microscopes kind of thing. Man, I'm so good I am at typing. Okay, I don't know how carbon I had to rub it like the black figure thing of carbon. That okay. Mortality. Yeah, sorry, there's another spell check on here. Carbon-based life forms. volcanoes. Alright. You didn't have to eat. Okay. The rocks die. Diamonds. Good, we could do a Steven Universe maybe thing. Grand Canyon. Okay. This is gonna be another thing where I just not use all of your ideas, as there's too many of them. I think that's Canyon. There you go. In third grade, or was it fourth grade? I probably spelled somebody's wrong. One of our spelling tests, spelling quiz, spelling bees that we had. I think it was one of the first. I was one of the first ones to be knocked out and fail. And I think my word was bicycle. I don't think I'd spelled it right. I mean, obviously I didn't spell it right. I forgot how I spelled it wrong. So, sorry if this is bad. But I was pretty good at math for a bit until it got more and more complicated. Yeah. But it's like everyone was like, when we did the B, like everyone was in a row behind each other. So then when you fail, you have to sit back at your desk. So everyone got to see you sitting at your desk. You just don't know what to say, man. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, let's add some bees in here. Okay. I think that's good for now. Picture money. Okay. Where is this? What layer is this on? Okay. I don't know. Bees. That'd be fun. Talk about the game around the world. About the game? I started thinking about the song. It's gonna be in my head for now. I don't know what. Is that like a board game? Or is that a video game? I'm gonna move on. So they talk. And then we could have a close up of Mod. That's creepy. Okay. Hey, thanks guys for the help this. It's gonna be kind of simple like that, and then she's in. It's like she's kind of hidden inside the bushes and kind of peering out. What is this? That's this part. And then she pokes her head out. Like that. I'm going to change your expression to a little that. And carefully kind of go around like that. And then it's a little whoop. Yeah. Give me an elementary school. These are a little multiplication. Two people stand next to each other. First one moves to the next person. One who lost his out and move them. Winner. It's based on who traveled around the world first. Oh. Oh well. Hi, Ellie. I've never heard that. I think the game in elementary school we played the most in school was Heads Up 7 Up. Like we played that like every other grade in elementary school. And like we would do that like every other month. It was like insane how many times we did that. Oh my god. And I was always fail. Like how am I supposed to know by people's thumbs who it was? Horrible at it. And then of course whenever I touch someone, it's like, yeah, it's Arthur. It's like, ah, man, I always lose. Yeah. The game legit. It's, around the world game kind of sounds kind of European kind of game. Where are you from? You can tell me what country. Yeah. We should watch Holes Bunch. Yeah. We watched Bugs Life a lot. Night Before Time. Oh, you're from USA. I've never heard of that. Around the world game. We also had outside of our, what was it? Elementary? I kind of moved to elementary schools. Like once. We. You're born in West. Now you live in Vegas. Okay, cool. Outside of our playground, we had. I guess I could draw it. We had this blacktop, and then we would have this kind of chalk painted thing, and it would have 6 squared, so it would actually be 6 squares. I don't know how you'd write it, which number, but we'd have, instead of 4 square, then we have a big jungle gym with a slide over here. That's a slide. You have some more gymnastics kind of stuff here, and then some swings over here, and then some grass way over here, and then some tetherball over here. They would have a big basketball house down here. You go inside and play basketball. A little hoop that's connected to a wall back there. And then some miscellaneous kind of small stuff like a little cedar saw, little don't fall off the stick kind of thing. So we had a very, very big, I mean, of course I was a kid, but we had a very big playground. It was really fun. And then I talked to my mom, and it's like, yeah, we had 6 squared. Like, she never heard of 6 squared. Like, it was always like 4 squared for her. So I guess it was just much cooler than them. But we always have a little dodgeball kind of ball, and we'd throw it between different places, I guess, and you would stand in one of them, and I forgot how you play, but like you throw it and then catch it, and if you don't catch it, then you're out or something. Oh, okay. We're a military base. So maybe it's not. It is playing scratching. Okay. Nice. Okay. Man, you remember nothing from primary school? That was fun. I can't make a design of mine. Because I switched schools like in 3rd grade, so I don't remember my first or second playground, what that looked like. And then of course in like junior high and high school it's just a football field. And some tennis fields and whatnot. So they weren't really not as fun as this, you know. Oop. I think I just need to get this shot here, and then change it so she's not in the bush anymore. And then we'll be good. Well, you have heard of 6 squared. Can't let it bounce in and scare without hitting it back? Ah, okay. Hello. Oh, you're originally from, I see, Washington. Nice. Whatever Rare Sports is, represent. I won't follow any of that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Do you ever, well, if you're not living there anymore, probably don't go to Everfree, the convention. There's a pony convention in Washington, in Seattle, Cintiq. I went to it recently. I think it's like in May. It's really fun. It started pretty small, but I think it's become one of the bigger ones now. So that's pretty cool. I'm just rambling as I try to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, you haven't heard of Secret? Okay. Okay. Yeah, no problem. How many people attended Everfree last year? At least 1,000. It's you know, it's not really meant to hold too many people in the hotel, so probably, I don't want to say like I figured it out. Everfree Northwest. What would you call it to find out how many people there are? Attendance? And that's last year. Stop loading. Wacom is 5,000. Wow. I bet you can find it somewhere. I'm having trouble. Yeah, okay. Can't find it. What is this? Here, we can get rid of that. And then let's just finish this with and boop. Here you go. Boop 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 boop. Blah. Cool. Wait, 4 years ago it was 10,000 with the Broadcom? Wow. How much is that to like Comic-Con or something? Like in San Diego or Los Angeles? Gotta be able to drink better. I'll go through this and you can look at it. Let's figure out what you guys are doing. And I'll time this all out later on. This is basically the storyboard dot process of this. Okay, Lizzie. See you later. How was that? Is that pretty good? As a storyboard? I think that'll probably do. Probably. That seems like more than enough work than what I'm usually doing. For these kind of shorts that we did, like the last one, which had anti-derpy in it. This is maybe a bit more extensive. Because I'm just thinking like how many, just basically how many shots / backgrounds there are. The more backgrounds, like each background can take like a long time to draw. So the more, you know, drawings I have to make, the longer it'll take. So hey, Zepin. I think we're closing in on time, but I just wanted to maybe get this kind of close, where I can at least show you how I can create a character for one of my videos. She's almost the same color. So I can recolor this. Well, let's kind of do like a speed run of how fast I can kind of render it. Okay. See how fast I can do this. Get this kind of green. There you go. Our thing will be to get this kind of eyeshadow in. I think we can maybe do that a bit later. Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hiccups kind of sound like burps, but it's like more just a, I don't know. It's like something in between kind of thing. Let's see. So I'm just going to trace this so I can get some basic can memory of how I draw this. It's a pretty simple shape. And then I can go over here and then maybe I can draw it myself and see how horrible that looks as I fail to draw that. Yeah, it's not quite same there. Needs to be a little taller. So play with the transformation tools to get it bit hopefully a little better. Yeah. Nice spot. Oh man. Yeah, let me guys know if you want me to. I was gonna say like pay attention to you. But that sounds bad. I don't know how you highlight my name. I guess you just type my name and then I see it. Then I'll hopefully just kind of look for that. Otherwise, I'm thinking that you're just chatting to yourselves. As I work through this at blazing pace. Hair top. Copy. If you missed this, watching this now and missed it, late to the party kind of stuff, it should be recorded so you can watch this later in the VOD, video on demand. I think that's what Twitch calls it. So I made it a button. Huh. Don't feel too bad about that. You'll probably be able to just watch it later. Do any of you guys, people watching live right now, do you guys ever watch the video on demand? Like you guys actually watch those, or do you just kind of just skip through those, or don't pay attention because you kind of already been here, you know? Just curious about that. Because now they kind of get some traction. I get some kind of views. So I'm just wondering if those views are also part of you guys. You never, you don't. Maybe because you watch the stream. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Makes sense for you guys to watch it live and then not watch it later. Good. Are you talking about when streamer gets posted after the stream is in? Yes. Well, we all know what happens, right? Yeah. Basically, that YouTube will save the video of the stream and then make it available after, almost immediately afterward. I think you can watch the whole thing. If each stream is over 2 hours, then it will take a couple bit to render the whole thing. Mostly I'm just trying to get these to be An hour. Oh, okay. Hi guys. Keep my in chat basically talks about amongst themselves. Cookie, it just gets a bit annoying when I'm trying to say like, hey guys, can we do a vote kind of thing? And then you guys still kind of talk to yourselves. So I just kind of either wait on you or try to emphasize it. It just kind of gets annoying then. Otherwise, yeah, I encourage you guys to talk to amongst yourselves, you know? Like, I'm not really saying like, oh, don't do that, but it is sort of in the chat rules, I suppose, a bit to stay on topic a bit. It's like one of the first or third ones. So as far as just when I'm trying to say like, hey, can I get your attention kind of stuff, like a teacher in school, it's like, come on guys, why aren't you listening? This is looking pretty good. My goodness. Yeah, I changed the facial expression to be kind of sad face, but not really too bad. It's been looking pretty good. It looks like a young mod. Probably get the tail and then might not have enough time to get the whole dress on. Yeah. Which is kind of really get this going. It's okay if I go over, but it's just kind of lame. Okay. Should the moment boulder and top meet be one of the rare moments when mouse files? Yes. I'll do that. Well, maybe like when they decide that they want to continue their relationship, that's when she gets happy. There you go. That's kind of young, dressless mod looking thing, I guess, made of mongoloid. Rose been effective after you average 8 instead of 4-ish. That's true. Which isn't a bad thing. Yeah, maybe we'll have I can add a new rule of like, I don't know what I'm thinking. Stay on task or what am I saying? Or if you want to talk to me, like directly, say my name. I just got nervous now. Laugh. I'm sorry. You know, time's up, but I'll finish it real quick here. I'll just get this going, and then we'll call it good. Here's anything else. Ah, jeez, that one. Everyone's doing it. Because otherwise, I have to like read through every message, you know, and kind of sort through it, and that takes a bit if it's just you guys talking to each other or just being random, and it takes a bit off of my time, a bit, but I don't really. It's not really bad. It's just more slows everything down, you know. Let's see how this dress works here. It goes out and then up and then over. like that. And this kind of goes in and then out, like that. That shows the other legs she has hidden. Let's see. Get these legs out of the way. There you go. Let's get this over here. Let's find that point. There you go. Is down. Now this is rest. So I can go inside here now. Add the stripe. Did I get it? Okay, cool. Almost done. Bap, boop, bap, boo. Haha. There we go. Let's make this longer. Twist it. There you go. It just needs the eyeshadow, maybe a bit of a different eye shape. And then we'll be good. So maybe on that skull layer I can add on top of that. How about when you ask a question or suggestion, side conversation, stop and re-answer? I mean, that seems obvious, so I would like that. Yeah, we're free to resume later. Yeah. So yeah, if I say like, hey guys, can we do a vote of like this? Like, do you rather have this or this? And it's like, you guys could like stop your conversations or something and then figure it out. That'd be swood. Super cool. There you go, it's pretty smooth. It's got ends right there. It's a bit much. It's kind of wavily. I think that's gonna be pretty close and I hate it. Does it? It's getting there. Whatever. I'll fix it better. Yeah, I'll fix the eyes a little bit more. There we go. That's how quick you can get that to look horrifying. Just, you know, don't look at the head. Like, yeah, that's better. It's great. Yeah. Or you can comment in chat as some... Oh, some are only focused on chat and might not be touching. Huh. That looks good? Thanks. I'll change it to have the eye look the same as that, which will take a bit more frames because I have to have her blink in the same way, so that'll take a bit longer too. Okay. So that's that. Let's see. For cleanup, everything else, because that's it. So what we got is the good storyboard. It's the start of a storyboard here. Then we got mod here. Okay. So next steps obviously will be to create each of these backgrounds, props, and the two boulders background props, vector those, and then start animating it. Maybe we'll see if we want background music or not. I know the other ones don't have any, except for the NASA people one. The vegetables had music in it. That's because it was based on audio and wanted to animate to the audio. Anyway, yeah. So I'll figure out what to cooking show it for next time, because I did alter the script beforehand and get all the files set up beforehand. And so I'll see if I finish mod maybe the boulders, the rocks, both of them. Maybe Backgrounds? Do you want to see the backgrounds? Do you want to see me make backgrounds? Because that can take a long time and it's probably be its own stream of just making backgrounds. And then animation, and then whatever else. Yeah. How's that? Think we're good? Yeah. You don't care. Cool, thanks. Or you like to see me make backgrounds? Sure. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but it depends on how much complexity and details want to go into it. Are you really bad at making backgrounds, maybe? So we can pick up some chips. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, sure. Probably make the rock stone. It's basically all the same techniques of drawing. Basically, how we made mod and stuff, we can apply these kind of tips to make it a background where it just kind of had different lines and brushes, and then combine each other, make them clean or not. Now we also made the storyboard with the brush tool. So yeah, I could show that. It should be fun, and show you like the whole process of it too. Okay, you convinced me. Give me random color. My favorite color is teal, like a dark green teal. Yeah. But I think otherwise, what else? Oh jeez. There we go. Got a whole chat that's supporting you now. Does it take much longer to add music/audio to an animation? Not transparent. It depends. Like, you know, if you're just an independent animation thing, you can, like even Minty Root in one of its older animations, like one of the Derpy ones, I think he just used some remixed video game music. So I do that too, where I use a lot of Animal Crossing music, probably just download them and kind of change them a little bit, change the tempo or timing of it. Kind of combine a bunch of them together and kind of try to find the right moods is important. And just having something that sounds good is kind of weird. Yeah. So think about what the actual mood of whatever is going on. Like this is mostly going to be like comedic and kind of fun, so you can kind of think of either instruments or kind of tempos and speed of things to kind of figure that out. And then if you have a library, you can kind of search for those kind of ones and then kind of pick which ones kind of go in there. So then you just kind of time it in Premiere or whatever. You can time the music and kind of start and end with different acts or not. Like you can watch my videos and kind of see and hear that it changes music like 2 or 3 times in 1 minute. So you don't really want to have like a whole minute of just like one do 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 kind of beat, like a similar beat through the whole thing. If it changes what's going on in the music in the video. So in the process for adding music can take a couple hours actually. It's mostly just trying to find the right music. It's really hard. Yeah. So having a variety is good. But you don't want to have a 50s song next to an 80s song like right after each other. You get a notice and kind of go, what? Like, it has to be kind of similar feeling or feel like the same kind of composer wrote both songs. So either you can be like Family Guy and have a real life orchestra, or be like Tom and Jerry and like Warner Brothers, have full length orchestra that you can always write new music and be on the beat per gag every time. Or you could be, you know, like me and just say, this song, it feels good that this kind of thing, and put it in. So finding it is hard, and kind of editing it takes a bit. Not too long, but editing it, kind of putting it together, assembling it can take a bit, but not as much as really, you know, it doesn't take as long as animating it, because I'm able to put the music and sound effects in like in an afternoon. Well, it takes like 3 or 4 or 5 days to animate. So yeah, trying to find a perfect song that matches the action, but then you always gotta have like the next act, and you have to find another perfect song for that section. You know, that gets hard. So that's why it takes a bit long, because like you have to find 2 or 3 songs that always kind of have those kind of rules to them. Yeah, or I could just tired. John Williams. Yeah, it's a good reason. Yeah, yeah, it can either go either way, of having a music in mind, like I did the Weird Al ones, like the Pokemon one, Pokemon, and kind of take that as a music video, and then start with the music, and then animate to it, and kind of go with the beat and everything, or kind of do the animation and then pick after the fact music that kind of fit with it. So I usually do the latter for regular videos, and then if I want to do a music video, then I choose a music video, music first, then animate to it. Yeah. Yeah. And I just heard, like, even today, like YouTube on the little studio, whatever is it called, dashboard YouTube studio thing. It said it got new music, so maybe it's got more copyright-free music that you can use for videos. So, but then they always, you always hear like that same sounds and musics in every video, so you want to be careful of those. There's a lot, but you always hear like 1 or 2 the same stock music over and over, so just gotta be careful of that. Use free music if you can find it. Yeah, I think even one of my very, my first year videos, I used maybe like 1 or 2 videos had the YouTube music. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I think I just kind of had a free music website, and then it had some copyright music in it, so I was like, okay, time to stop with that. So sorry, man. No, legit. Okay. I was also trying to find what else I was thinking of for other projects, if you want to know about that. What am I doing? I think I'm focusing more on Fallout Celestia, the Josh, always had to like say it right, Josh Scorcher's video. Working on that, focusing on that. Got another video, I guess, for this channel. Hopefully soon. Either this week or this Saturday or Sunday, I'll have a video on this channel. Playing around with different kind of styles, like art styles. So I might use Photoshop, which I barely use. I even think I would use it more, but I don't. So I want to play around with, see if there's any fun filters or brushes I can use. So yeah. Trying to figure out what started linked. Oh no. Am I still on? Well, this is a half hour, man. Shouldn't tell 11. Am I still on? So I got out of the stream there. Because it didn't make it a new thing, and just make it a new window, just tab. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Okay, good. Nick will end it. Oh no, we got more cartoons though. This is why we do it. Click to your avatar card from, and then click on, yeah. And I discovered that's great. Click there and you should be free music. Oh. You can start option in some videos, yeah. There's some videos that had no audio or camera music. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that was the thing, like a long time ago I just added only animation as an upload, and then it's like, YouTube was like, you better have, you know, some audio or else it's gonna be bad. Yes, people won't like it if there's no sound at all to your video, so they had their link right to their, you know, YouTube stock music. Yeah. I think I did play around with it for like a couple videos. But I don't know if I actually graduated to Animal Crossing music mostly. But I try to find, like, you know, with the Lappa one, I think I use like Mario Paint music and WarioWare. So try to find, you know, video games that I like and then know them to, like, oh, if I need like if everything's in a forest, that I know what video games had a forest and then kind of go with that. So little tips like with that. I could pioneer a new wave of silent, and that's kind of what my David art. Some videos are just silent animations. Like my anti-derpy one and didn't have any audio. for Lorga aggro did that. Oh, interesting. Then we'll check that out. Ooh, it's on my phone happened. Yeah, maybe I'm probably lagging too. Probably lagging in real life. Cool. Well, maybe if I end the stream, maybe you'll catch up. What a segue! Wow. Okay. I think I did everything I wanted. Now we got Japanese. I only know hiragana, man. Stop with this. I think you're just trying to say, yeah, okay. Wow, I'm a psychic. I knew what that was. Okay, here I go. My mouse is going over to the button. Where's the button? There it is. I found the end stream button. Haha. What? Oh yeah, I did see the Let's Switch Bodies. It was okay. Wow, really? I don't want to end on that. Yeah. I checked it out and it was nice. It's, I think I talked about it in the other stream too, that it's like just the main six just blankly looking at each other for 4 minutes, in an empty town kind of thing was a bit jarring with just that. So try to put, at least in my videos, I try to put them in a place where it's like there's in a park, so it's like not as many ponies will be there. But if it's in a town, I'll definitely try and put at least one pony in the background. Yeah. Need to watch the 50-minute rest. Not that much. Oh yeah. Yeah, personal project. Okay. That was kind of humor in that episode. That they're just looking at each other. Yeah, I can see that as a story thing. That's how you would set it up. I'm just saying, like, it was because of that. It just seemed very empty in a sense of a world. Yeah. That it's like they switch bodies is like the only expression is, you know, super small-eyed, small people, and then like a little sad-looking mouth, and then have that joke for 4 minutes kind of thing, which isn't bad, but it's like if every video has been like that, it just seems kind of like I'm not even laughing at them, you know, at all. So it's just like a I don't know. I'm sure there's little tiny gags in there that could be funny like that. I don't know. I don't want to say like he's losing it or not, but it just seems, from a technical standpoint, it just seems almost lazy. I hate seeing that. It just, I don't know. The animation is very well done. There's you know, a huge trope thing. It's like, yeah, it's very fluid, but it's like, just has much more secondary animation to it that can just hide everything. Like if you just watch the actual loops and stuff, and it's like, oh, that's what you're doing. Yeah, like I could just add like more ponies that I have on hand. Just add library Bob on into the picnic and have someone, I don't know, point at like at you know, at the tree or something behind it, like way far in the background. Can we joke about the awkward bicycle using back legs go all the way underneath their bodies? Oh wow. Is that when they go forward? Oh, like if, okay, I'm trying to see it. Yeah. Underneath their bodies. Like their front legs are like actually out more, and then their back legs go into it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's Korean. I think it's gotta be it's got an exclamation mark, so I think it's something bad. Something important there. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I can tell Korean has a little circly bits in them. Yeah, industry kind of Korean sound specific. Yeah. I don't know if we want to go into my language stuff. That's okay. Maybe save that for next time or whenever. When we probably make this look much more colorful. Haha. Man. Yeah. Remember like a couple months ago, I would actually start almost getting crying. I would almost cry and you yell at me like that. And I'm like, alright. So, it is important to end it, but I think I'm just more better at taking it, you know? Oh, wingdings, oh man. I'm just pretending, I have to like pretend you guys are all text instead of actual people actually yelling at me. It helps. Oh yeah, Google Translate is the worst. Have you seen like that article of like, if you're trying to translate like nonsense into like some language, it gives you out like actual religious texts of stuff. Like it totally breaks it down of like, if you just type nonsense into one language and translate it into another, it just like gives you like holy texts kind of stuff that are like very ominous and like very like almost scary kind of professional kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh, you remember that? Cool. Yeah. That was kind of funny. Yeah, go look that up if you can. It's I forgot what language they are, but it's like really interesting. That it just seems like Google it just using whatever language, whatever reference file, you know, reference text they can find to help the AI translate. But if all they have is religious text and stuff, it's like that's what it's gonna pop out if it doesn't know or something, like it glitches out. So it's really interesting that that happens. I think Google fixed it. We'll have to see we can probably check that out. Yeah. Gaming things. Is that a Microsoft only thing, or is it just a thing? Like, does anyone actually? Is that actually a real thing? Of like, did anyone write like any text with wingdings, or just like a fun thing? Because isn't it just like a weird mishmash of stuff? Like, it's not. It's got like your Egypt, wow, Egyptian stuff mixed with like just random symbols. I don't know. It'd be fun to look out too. I really like that kind of stuff. That kind of language stuff. I like freaking out language. It's really fun. Oh dear. Wow, I can almost read that. What does it say? Oh, hey, Danny. Yeah, you're about an hour and a half late. That's okay. Oh, that was Mr. Sanin. Ah, sick. It wasn't it different between English and Japanese, Mr. Sanin text? Well, you wouldn't talk star. Cool. Got my button back on the end. Yeah. Should we have a mutiny to get Star out, or he's fine? Probably won't have another mod. Actually, want to be light stuff. Maybe we'll probably get one of you regular guys to come back and be a mod. If that happens. Yeah. Well, you were playing around too with the languages, Star. I don't know, but legitimate. Ugh. Okay. I think we're good. I'm probably running low on water too. I'll get a choke on it more than often. Yeah, okay, I'll end it. I don't know, I'm not really actually waiting for 1:30. It's like 1:29. Just make sure everyone's okay. Because I know, like during that bit when I was drawing the storyboard and we didn't quite be able to chat directly. Oh, Zoom, nice. Ooby dooby, nice. We got more. Is that Korean? Whoosh. Oh, you do speak in Korean. Nice. Oh, I had to translate that. Cool. Yeah. Sorry, it's gonna get you because it's not English, but I guess that's okay. Oh, you use Google Translate. Doesn't have that. Okay. Oh, hey, we hit 1:30. I wasn't waiting for it, but I guess that's a nice time. Okay. What do I do? Let's do this button. Okay. There you go. Boop. Oh, is my light still on? Okay. Well, I didn't actually say goodbye. Okay. Oh, I can do it now. Bye. See you later. Yeah, I guess I can see you next week. Hopefully next Wednesday, whatever hour and a half ago was, and then you had a week. You can check back in to see the progress of this. So work on the backgrounds, and then if we finish that, we'll animate it. Yeah, and then put it on DeviantArt again, probably for the final. And then I think one of you said like to put a bunch of them, like a collection of them, on from DeviantArt to YouTube as a little collection of shorts that we made. Maybe it'll get people to watch the live streams so they can feel part of it too. Gotta be a little, not really an ad, but like a little come join in kind of thing, you know. Yeah, that'll be fun. I think I just kind of left it on so I can ramble better. It's more fun. And I guess it's okay because I technically ended the stream. It's just the void now. It's just talking to you. Yeah. I wonder if the toasts are like chasing the toasters, or like, because they kind of had the same speed, so it's not like they're chasing each other. But maybe the toasters are running away from the toast. They have to be plugged into toast though. Maybe there's probably no electric outlets in this void. Well, I think I'm seeing it where like you just, how would that work? Like if you're just spinning around, like the toasters are just flying up and down, and then you're spinning in your chair, spinning. Yeah. Maybe it seems like the toasts are kind of brown. I think they're already kind of burnt, but not too much burnt. So maybe they're just trying to get back in the toaster to like warm themselves up. Maybe the toast has to like, yeah, like hibernate into the toaster for like the winter ahead. But they're not plugged in, so how hot would they be? It should be like a little cave they can snuggle into. And they wouldn't really, they would only be able to like get back out if there was electricity to bring that lever, you know, back up. But they do have the technology to like evolve and have wings. So it's like they mutated and able to possess the power of flight, but then not be able to actually toast themselves. Like they still have to rely on electrical outlets to toast. Oh man, was I on the whole time? I thought I kicked it. Oh man, I'm sorry. I just totally spaced out. Woo. Okay. Jeez. Okay.